Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Obviously, he seems to be in entertainment mode. Go.
Roll,
all right,
roll,
here
roll.
we come.
Roll all cameras. Roll all cameras.
There he is right there. Nope.
What's going on?
She's my customer.
You need to be telling me what's the meaning of all this.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
I just can't take the lies.
I know this is upsetting. And he met the same young lady.
I have to know the truth.
I knew he was a dog, and I'm gonna get him.
Let's make this happen. Get eyes on the suspect. Jason, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah! This is what I think about your music.
You're a whore!
Oh, you gotta tell me!
Man, get the camera out of my face.
Get away from me! I swear to God, I'll jump. This is like not how this is supposed to work. Just tell me why.
Just remember,
I got it on camera. I'm sorry. I've ruined everything. I'm sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Welcome. I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Cheaters. Please meet Jacqueline Usman. Jacqueline believes that her husband leads a double life and enlists the help of Cheaters investigators to shed light on his peculiar activities.
Jacqueline Usman, age 37. A wife and mother concerned about her husband's recent behavior and newfound apathy.
You know, he was a spectacular person when I met him. You know, it was always what I wanted. You know, he came to my mom's house one day, and my mom's best friend knew him. That was the first person he met when he came to this country. He's from Nigeria. And so from there, I was like, maybe this is destined. I wasn't sure, because my mother's best friend knew him, and he called her by Mama Joyce. And I was like, maybe this is meant to be. It was much better when we moved together, because it's like when he saw me, it was like that smile, you know, how you doing? I missed you, I've been at work all day, you know, and then gradually that stopped. You know, he would come in and speak to the kids and not me. Now he doesn't speak to anybody.
You know, I'm not sure why he married me. You know, it's almost like he just married me to take care of his son, take care of household things. You know, to have that extra income. You know, nothing. We haven't had sex in 4 months now. You know, but I get this phone call and, you know, she's supposed to be pregnant. I don't even know who this female is, you know. I say it's a year wasted.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Suspect's identity withheld, age 32. A clerk whose icy disposition causes his wife to suspect him of betraying their marital vows. Investigation Day 4. Following several days of routine surveillance, Cheaters Intelligence observed Jacqueline's husband outside a local nightclub. The suspect, whose identity is withheld, appears quite at ease as he entertains his lady friend on the park bench. The suspect chats it up with his attractive young companion, whose identity is unknown, and who seems to be quite taken by the suspect's charms. Sometime later, the suspect dispenses multiple bear hugs to his young companion, and the pair sway back and forth in the cool night breeze. The suspect and company take a slow walk with arms around one another, before finally parting ways for the evening. He later struts back to his wife's car and returns to the home he shares with her. Investigation Day 7. Cheaters operatives notice that the suspect's SUV is no longer in the shop. It now sits outside his workplace. On this night, one particular patron spends quite some time occupying the suspect's attention. Toward the end of the suspect's shift, Cheater's agents spot the young unidentified woman chatting on her cell phone. Upon closer inspection, Cheater's investigators realize that the suspect carries on a conversation with a young lady from inside his bulletproof booth. The mysterious girl finally leaves the establishment, allowing the suspect to tend to his cashiering duties. After closing up for the night, Jacqueline's husband drives into a sparsely filled parking lot, where he's met by the same young girl seen in the earlier surveillance. The unknown woman gives Jacqueline's husband a tight squeeze, littering his forehead with glitter, which she then laughingly sweeps from his brow. After the mysterious woman gives him a peck on the cheek, the suspect returns home with nothing but his inflated ego in tow. Investigation Day 11. Vigilant surveillance outside the suspect's workplace adds to the mounting evidence of his incessant flirtation with young girls. On this night, the suspect again takes time to woo yet another unidentified young lady. Once Jacqueline's husband turns on the charm, the telephonic digits are soon to follow, and tonight proves he's still got it. Having exchanged phone numbers, the unknown woman excitedly drives away in anticipation of the suspect's call. However, when he receives a phone call from his wife, Jacqueline, his enthusiasm wanes, as evidenced in this recorded telephone conversation.
What time you get out?
I don't know. Around 2. When I know you don't want to go back to the cooler time all the beer. That is why I got home late.
Okay, I'll be sweet.
Okay, when I got home, I'll wake you up.
Why?
Okay, I'm not going to wake you up then.
You want some steak?
Let me go and do my job. When I got home, we talk about it.
Bye.
With confirmation of her husband's improprieties, Cheaters prepares a report for a disillusioned Jacqueline. Coming up, the confrontation.
Having secured the evidence needed to bring her husband to justice, Cheaters makes an earnest call to Jacqueline for full disclosure of the details. Desperate for resolution, Jacqueline bravely meets with Cheaters to discover the truth.
Jackie, thanks for being here tonight. Are you ready to take a look at the information that the detective was able to compile?
Yeah.
Jackie, on this day, our detective followed as he left for work. Instead of coming home, he went to a club where he sat outside and met a young lady. After spending some time conversing with this young lady, he does get in his car and he leaves for the night. On this day, we're outside a job site. This young lady arrives, spends some time conversing with. He gets in his truck, he drives to a location, and the same young lady that we saw earlier on that same evening meets him at his car. On this day, we again have a detective that is at place of employment. A third young lady arrives, spends some time conversing with. After he gets off of work, we see him driving off. He goes to a parking area and is met by the third young lady. Obviously, he seems to be in entertainment mode. They spend some time visiting with one another before he gets in his car. Well, we've done one of the things that we set out to do for you, which was find out what your husband was up to behind your back. The second thing we can do, Jackie, is offer you an opportunity to ask him directly why he chose this path. Let me call the detective right now. What are we looking at? He's still at work. He seems to be there by himself at present. Okay, we'll start heading over right now and just be on standby. Okay. Are you ready to go? Okay, come this way. What's happening? He got off work and now he's getting gas? All right, keep me posted if there's any movement. Yeah.
They got in before the store closed. Now, we've got an operative inside the store right now. So as soon as they start to move out, we'll move in. Okay, we're good to go.
Go.
Roll,
All right,
roll,
here we come.
Roll all cameras. Roll all cameras.
Oh, there he is right there.
Cameras.
Okay, come out this side, come out this side. Okay, hang on. Nope.
What's going on?
This
What?
man, I
What
just
going
helped
on?
somebody to get
You
some
ain't
stuff.
helping nobody. What's going
Helping her
on?
to get something.
You're a lie.
I'm
Who
just
is
helping her-
this?
She's
Get
my
what?
customer. She's
Get
my.
what? Where you going? Get
I'm
what?
not going nowhere.
Get what?
What's? Hold on, ask her. Just ask her if she's.
I ain't asking this bitch. I'm asking you.
She's not my friend. Ask her.
Did
I
you
didn't-
pay for
no,
the
Ask her. I didn't pay.
Did you pay for the
Did I pay? Ask her. I didn't pay. She's my customer.
No,
I just
hey,
helped her.
this is not about that.
Why do you weigh at Kroger's if that's your customer? Do you help all the customers like that?
What is the meaning of this?
What do you help all the customers like that? I knew your ass was cheap.
I don't know where she
She
lives.
just said you was going to her house. Look how she dressed. Look how she
I don't
dressed.
know where she lives.
You lie. You was finna get in this car
Hey,
with
don't
her.
call me no
No.
more.
He was going home with you.
Yeah, he
I already know.
That's the reason why we bought pizza. We supposed to be drinking vodka.
That's fine.
Listen.
And you know what? He can go home with you. I don't give.
Listen, I don't know where she's. I know her for long. I just saw her.
I don't
tonight.
give a damn. It's your customer, right?
What you? It's my customer. What is the meaning of this?
I'd have bust you in your face, ho.
That's not necessary.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
What you? It's my customer. What is the meaning of this?
I'd have bust you in your face, ho.
That's not necessary.
Go
No.
home with him. That's what you do. Get in that red glass truck of yours. I ought to blow your ass up.
I don't get to my van.
You going home with him, or you going to the house?
I don't know where she lives.
You going home with her, or you going home?
I don't know where
you
she
going
lives.
home then? You going home then?
Jackie, let it.
Answer me why.
I don't know where she will live.
What the, why?
Let me get into this.
Now, why?
What is the meaning of all this, Jackie?
You need to be telling me what's the meaning of this. What's the meaning of this? You need to be telling me.
Please,
No.
What is all
Tell
this?
me why. What's all this? You tell me what's all this.
Is this what you want, Jackie? It's
Don't
all
push
over.
me no more. It's been
now-
over.
Okay.
Don't do that, sweetie. You're better than that.
It's all over.
Go home with that hoe. That's just what she look like. And
It's all
that's just
over.
what you want
It's
for
all
y'all
over with you
made
right
for
now.
each other.
It's all over. I'm taking care of you. Pay the old bills. It's all over.
You ain't paid.
Okay.
You hoeing. That's exactly what you doing. What you paying? For some pizza and Cheetos? Tell me why.
Let me call Zach. It's all over.
I don't give a damn who you call. You gonna call Bush?
Okay.
You
It's
gonna
all over.
call Bush?
It's all over. It's all over.
Have you been seeing other women?
No, the God who made me that lady.
No,
I don't even
even
know where
before
she lives.
before tonight, because the fact that you don't know where she lives doesn't mean that you didn't have intent. Okay, so I'm not concerned about that. But we saw when you went to a club, and you met a young lady at a club. Do you have the tape?
You look at the tape.
Okay.
Everybody
It's all
a
over.
lie.
It's all
I don't
over.
give.
Okay. Don't cry. Don't beg. It's all over.
Beg what? Your brother told me to stay with you this last time. Your brother told me to stay with you.
Okay.
My mama told me to stay with you. Cry about what? If it do, it's gonna be tears of joy that your ugly ass is gone, you ape.
Our detective followed you after work. You met this young lady, did a little dance with her.
Don't say that's not you. I'll bust you in your eye.
Do you recall that night?
I don't go. I ain't never go to their house. There's no
Who
need.
paid for it?
Over between me and you.
I don't give.
Okay. So I gotta go, please.
Now, you talking. You gonna give me some answers. Why? Now, did I give her? but you gonna give me some answers why. What you shaking your head for, you Nigerian stupid bastard?
Come on now. That's being mean-spirited.
It's all over. It's all over. It damn sure is.
It seems like he was more ready to admit that it was over than he was about answering any questions.
That's his way out.
Are you glad that you got that over with?
I'm glad I got, like I said, I'm glad I got that closure, but I still didn't get any answers. I'm at home taking care of his son. I don't have any babies. My kids are old enough to take care of themselves. Regardless of the fact, everybody wanted us to stay together. Everybody wanted us to work this out. Regardless of that fact, why did he stay? That's what I want to know. Outside of just why did you do it? Why? Why? I mean, what was the point?
With the confrontation behind her, Jacqueline must now assess how the bond she shares with her husband can survive. At the end of the show, Cheaters announces Jacqueline's final thoughts. But next, Cheaters presents Robert Castro. Robert stops by to discuss what he learned the night of the confrontation.
Robert Castro, age 39. Robert details how his experience on Cheaters changed his outlook on relationships.
When you guys came in, I had no idea you guys were there until I saw the reaction on the girl that I was with, her face. And then when I turned around and I saw Veronica, and then when I saw Joey, and I was like, oh, okay. Then when he started explaining this, and that, I was like, okay, it's about me.
Is this why you couldn't come and see me tonight? Hi, I'm Veronica. I'm his girlfriend of 3 years. Did he tell you he had a girlfriend?
What? Do you have anything to say for yourself, Robert?
Wait. What's going on? I've been dating him for 3 years. Why? Okay,
It's a fair question, don't you think?
I don't think I'm a cheater. I don't think I did anything wrong. For her to have you guys follow me was wrong. I think it was wrong because, like I said before, Veronica didn't have any reason for you guys to come out and follow me around because I never told her that I had any obligation to her, any commitment, anything like that.
Why, Robert?
It was Andy.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I loved you. And I still love you. And I just want to know why. Why?
I mean, you knew how it felt. She didn't actually apologize that night. It was the next Monday when we spoke about that she never thought I would do something like that to her. I go, I didn't do anything to you. I never said I was committed to you. Never, nothing like that. So it was kind of a, I'm sorry I put cheaters on you.
Hopefully that there will be a time down the road where the two of you can sit down and I don't know, no, because this isn't just about getting together.
No, I mean, I don't think that we'll ever get back together. I'm just looking for friends right now. There's nothing out right now for me, as far as I can see out there for me, as far as, not because of you guys, not because of what happened. It's just that I'm not ready to settle down.
A deeply scarred Jacqueline Usman first wailed about the frivolity with which her husband treated their commitment. However, over the last few months, a change has come over her husband, prompting Jacqueline to join him for marriage counseling. Jacqueline specifies that reconciliation is only an option because of her relationship with her husband's son. But she's made the decision to open the lines of communication. The accused cheater considers his wife's decision to approach Cheaters a testament to her devotion to him. As for his wandering eye, he's always had a weakness for beautiful women, but only considered acting on his attraction to these girls when his wife became increasingly moody. Jessica Banks feels completely deceived by the married man's advances, but thanks Cheaters for putting a quick end to his tomcatting.
If you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.